I just noticed.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon. We are a family of 10 people, and today I have a video for you of some of our favorite meals. I'm going to start with some breakfast this morning since my husband is home. He's cooking breakfast for us, and he's making one of the kids and his favorite things. He used to eat these all the time when he was a kid. This video is part of a collaboration put together by Megan from Pennies and Salt. The link for the playlist will be in the description box below, so make sure you go and check out the playlist for other large family favorite meals. I'm going to show you our breakfast this morning, and then I've got a few other videos I'm going to stick in of a lunch and a couple dinners that are some of our favorites. So I hope you enjoy.
You want to try my tea? You want to try my tea?
All teacups are breakable, Biddy.
Do you want to try my tea?
Oh.
So Biddy, tell me about what Daddy is cooking over here.
It's Swedish pancakes.
Do you like Swedish pancakes?
Yeah.
You do? What do you put on them? What do you put on Swedish pancakes after Dad cooks them?
Butter.
Butter, and what
Powdered
else?
sugar.
Sugar, powdered sugar. So these are Swedish pancakes. They're very similar to crepes. And my husband is the only one who cooks them in our family here at the house. I know how to cook them, but I don't do it because it takes too long. So I'm not very good at it. I have a hard time getting them spread out evenly on the pan. So he makes them for us when he's home, and the kids.
It looks like a cross.
Looks like a cross, yeah. In the middle looks like a cross, huh? So he mixes up the batter, and then he just dumps them out onto the griddle and cooks them up. So I'll show you how he does that.
Back up. You're trying to let me fall. I'm trying to get this. Oh. Would you lose a little patience?
Minnie, you sound like you're the one that needs some patience.
No, I don't. I know how to do it. Just a little patience. Use some patience. Use a little patience. How about this one? Hey, you have it right. You're the one that needs some patience.
Okay, so whenever the pancakes are done cooking on one side, he cuts them down the middle and then flips them over and gets them cooked. Hi, Kyla May. Kyla May just rolled out of bed, didn't you? Where's your glasses at?
You know what? When I walked out of my bed, my leg was sore from walking all the way down, you know?
Oh, it's probably for riding the bike since you rode the bike so far yesterday. And you were zooming. We found a hill over there, and she rode up the hill and zoomed down and rode up the hill and zoomed down.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So whenever these are done cooking, we keep them warm in the oven.
Dad, I took me my bike.
You rode your bike all the way down there and all the way back, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So we put them in a pan in the oven, set to 200 degrees.
Sometimes I got stuck, but
Yeah. So then we keep them in the oven until we have enough for everyone to be able to eat. Usually we don't cook the whole batch before then, because then Austin cooks some more while we're eating. But I'll show you what we get set up on the table. So we put 2 bowls of powdered sugar and our tub of butter on the table. And then we'll put our pancakes over here too.
I don't know why. We need 2.
We need some more. No, we don't have 2. We only have 1, so we just need some more knives.
Guys, we need more.
So baby mister's ready to eat. Are you ready to eat?
More spoons. Casey's doing it. I'll do it.
Okay. You'll notice there are no plates on the table. That's because when we're having Swedish pancakes, we don't use plates. We make a big mess when we use plates and when we don't use plates. So we just don't use plates, and then we don't have dishes to wash. They're dirty. Another thing. Hey, mister. Just a minute. Be patient. Someone will get you one. Another thing we do is that as long as everyone is healthy, each child makes a pancake for someone else first. So that way they're serving their brothers and sisters, because people tend to be little piggies with these pancakes.
Mommy, my head hurts.
Your head hurts. Are you a little piggy? Yes, you're a little piggy. Who made you one?
I guess I made you this.
Kaylee.
Did you tell her thank you?
Thank
Who wants a freshie?
you. Uh-oh. No one can.
Baby mister, why are you unrolling it?
Someone
Or roll it up.
For Minnie.
I did.
Roll
Sorry.
it up.
No,
Roll
I
it
did
up.
not.
There you
I was
go.
actually making it for little mister and then turned around.
Mm. One of my family's favorite meals is grilled cheese sandwiches with tomato soup. Hang on, I don't want you to spill it. We buy the French bread from the discounted rack at Walmart. So we get it for anywhere from, we've got it like 35 cents up to 75 cents or 90 cents a loaf.
30 cents.
35 cents. And then we slice it into thin slices and butter it and put cheese on it and cook it just like a grilled cheese sandwich. And that's something everyone really likes, and it's fairly cheap. And then we like to have it with tomato soup and to dip our sandwiches in. So it's an easy thing to make. It can be fairly quick, and it's really yummy. Next meal I have to share with you is chicken noodle soup. This is really simple to make in the crock pot in the morning and have it ready at dinner time. I just added water with chicken bouillon seasoning, a chopped onion, and some already cooked chicken meat. And then I let that cook all day. Sometimes I will make homemade noodles to have with this, but today I just poured in a pound of elbow noodles in the last 30 minutes of cooking and added some shredded carrots and made some French bread, and everyone really, really enjoyed it. So this next meal is called cheeseburger cabbage pockets. And in my mixer, I'm putting in 2 cups of hot water. I've also got 2/3 of a cup of oil. I've got 6 tablespoons of sugar. You could also use honey. And then I put in 2 tablespoons of yeast, and I let the yeast proof for about 5 minutes. Next I added in 6 cups of flour, and I used half white flour and half fresh ground flour. You could use whatever mixture of flour you want. And then I also put in 2 teaspoons of salt, and I started mixing that together to make my dough. While it was mixing, I sprayed my bowl with some spray oil, and then when the dough is done, you take it out of the mixing bowl and put it into the sprayed bowl. And I just give it one little flip over to make sure that the top and the bottom both have some oil on them. So after I do that, I'm going to stick it in the oven just with the oven light on for about 40 minutes until the dough rises to the height that I want it. And while my dough is rising, in my pan I put in, I think that's 4 pounds of hamburger, plus a large chopped onion. And then I started chopping up my cheese into slices. I just had a big old brick of cheese, and I started slicing that into some slices there. And then you can see I cut them in half. So I'm going to put 1/2 of each slice onto my pockets. So as soon as the hamburger and the onions are done cooking, I added in some cabbage. I would guess that's maybe like 6 cups of shredded cabbage, and then I put the lid on it and let it just sit until the cabbage was wilted and cooked and ready to be added into the pockets. So you can see my dough has risen, and after the dough rises, then I take it and I pull off about golf ball size pieces. And then I just roll them out with some flour and add 1/2 slice of cheese and about 2 big, that's like a soup spoon. I usually do about 2 big scoops with my soup spoon. And then you just fold the dough around the top of the meat like that. I like to put the cheese first, and that way when you flip it over to make your pocket, the cheese is on top so it can melt down over the meat. Okay, I've got a pan full here. I could probably fit another row, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to get these ones cooking because it's already 5 o'clock and start another pan while they're cooking. These two do not have any cheese in them, so I put a little piece of meat on top to mark them. And those will cook for 20 minutes. And I'll work on filling up my other pan while those are cooking.
What time is it?
Okay, with our cheeseburger pockets, Kaylee's mixing up fry sauce, which is like mustard, mayonnaise, ketchup, and pickle juice. We're also going to have some salad. And that's what we're having tonight. Okay, this is our cheeseburger pockets. They're all done cooking. They're just barely lightly brown on the top. And I got them out of the oven. Now we've got one more pan cooking, but this is one of our favorite meals that we like to enjoy. Alright, so that is it for our large family favorite meals. If you enjoyed this video today, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more, please subscribe for more videos. Also, make sure you check out the playlist in the description below so you can see other large families' favorite meals. And I will see you next time. Bye.